I know. My head looks so far away. Hi, today is, I know my face, my glasses is crooked. I don't even care because I'm on my break. So today is August 20. Well, it doesn't even matter, okay? Um, I was talking to a friend of a family member, and they sent me to someone, and they started talking about this um uh a pill that was hard to swallow and talking about all this stuff. And I'm sitting here and they're like talking about that they're diabetic and all this other stuff, and they have to take these pills, but it was so hard because the pills were so big. And I'm like, why are you complaining about the pill when you was complaining about being a diabetic and you're trying to get healed? So the pill is for necessary for your healing. So you need to be a big person to swallow the hard pill, because in the end, it's there for your healing. So that's what made me go for this whole message. Okay. So that is one analogy of having a hard pill to swallow. For me, going through this last like 3.5 years, almost seven, I had a lot of reality checks. Okay. Um, I started losing friends. My life changed when my occupation changed and I couldn't support people. People started turning on me. People were mean to me. Society as a whole treated me so differently. Even though I was doing the same things, I was being nice, I was being polite, I was applying the same principles, being a hardworking person. A lot of things started happening to me. Then I was like, even doing the right things, and things were really just coming up weird. I was trying to work, and every time I would get close to something, stuff would be snatched away from me. It was just so much craziness. And even my belief system, that made my belief system change a little bit too, because it's like, if I'm doing all this, then why am I not getting the opportunity, the expected outcome? um but I just sat with it. It was a lot of people lying to me, and I was just like, okay, if excuse me, if I go through this, my allergies, I think I'm gonna have to swallow that doggone allergy pill. But anyhow, I made a decision to say, yeah, it's kind of bad that people did this to me, but if I work on what they were saying, was it true? Is it going to, if me tackling what they said, is it going to make me a better person, and make you know, a lot of stuff that they did tell me about, that people, when they don't like you or they can't benefit from you, they say really harsh things. But a lot of the harsh things were, what did I do? I worked on myself. I swallowed that pill and I worked on myself because I knew that I wanted to be the best Belle that I can possibly be. It's sad that the relationships had to go. It's sad that I didn't get to do the things that I thought that I wanted to do. But in order to get the outcome that I wanted to receive, and I needed to keep going and work on the issues that I had to deal with in order to be a better person. And I did. And I did. And you know what? Eventually, because I was applying the principles and the universal laws of what goes on. If you keep pressing forward to anything, whether it's good or bad, it's gonna produce a certain outcome. And if you keep working on yourself, you're gonna get better. You're gonna get better and 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 better. If you don't, you're gonna get worse. So I say this, it was such a hard pill for me to swallow, from when people turned their backs on me. When people were saying, "Who do you think you are? You are nobody. Nobody knows you. How can you do? You can't do voiceovers. Blah blah blah. You can't be Miss Indiana. You can't be this. You can't. You need to look a certain way. You need to be this." And it's like, huh? Mm. No, some of that was true. It wasn't the part that was true, because I knew that it was truth inside of me. I knew that I could do it. So I took what they observed that was true and worked on myself. It was hard. It was really really hard, and I swallowed it, and I perfected myself, and I made myself better. I couldn't find, people were acting crazy with jobs, even though I went through the whole process, of the right thing. They would give me the job. Then the next day, I come to start to work, they'll turn the job away from me and wouldn't even have a reason to. And the law requires them, allows them to do it, without even a just cause, 90 days. Uh, I was good enough to get hired, but it felt so bad. I was, struggling. That car accident, when they said I couldn't walk, I wasn't gonna be able to walk. And the next day I was walking, saying, I'm claiming this, the devil's lie. It was hard for me, even me walking and videotaping and showing the homeless while I'm bleeding out of my head, walking around with a swollen brain. It was really hard for me. But guess what? It produced results. It produced healing for me, because seeing the people, oh gosh, instead of just listening to their stories and then listening to their truths and what they went through and what they actually experienced, people started paying it forward. But I got a chance to do that through my pain, through that pill that I had to swallow. I was able to show other people's point of view, other people's things like that. So yeah, that's I made this video just for that, uh, just to say, swallow that pill. That pill was necessary for your healing. That's necessary for your healing. It's better to swallow that pill now than to not swallow the pill and have all this festering up, and then you swallow the pill and it's not it's done so much damage that you can't even do damage control. It's not even preventing damage control. Now it's in the stage of prevention, to where I was in the stage of prevention. Had I got that title and kept going and went for Miss America, I would have been so torn up, because there was so many people being so greedy and so foul, and I didn't understand the importance of it so much. I just really thought of it as a pageant and helping other people's lives. I didn't think of how my life was going to change from that. You know, now I know different. Had I not swallowed that pill and just kept going and I, paid attention to it, I would have lost everything. And including my mind and my sanity and all the sharks that were around me. You know, um, don't get it twisted. I have sharks around me now, but the healing, once you are healed, it makes a difference. So, yeah. Um, so if this is ringing a bell to you, then that is God speaking to you, okay? Because this just doesn't come out, I didn't have this story to just produce or anything like that. God gave it to me, everything. My steps are ordered. I keep telling people, and your steps are too, whether you acknowledge it or not, whether you claim it or not. But if this is ringing a bell to you or resonating with you, then chances are this is for you, okay? Swallow those hard pills, those things that are oxymorons, those things that people are saying that are kind of offensive and is so hurtful. Understand that that's a process. Understand, that's just showing a reflection of them, but get the truth out of it. Get the truth. It's just like, excuse me, a rotten apple. If you had an apple that was half rotten and had holes in it, and that was the only thing you could eat, would you eat it? And people are like, yeah, you will eat it. But guess what? You wouldn't eat the rotten part. You will eat around it. So you eat around it. You get the truth around that, and you work on that, and then you cut the nutrients for your body. So now you're ready to tackle what you need to tackle. You know. So do that. Had I not did that, I would have never been able to get my own business. I would never been able to work in the field that I'm in. I would never have this testimony. I would never be sharing this story. Um, I would never be able to travel as much as I do now. I was traveling a lot because I was flight attendant. That was my occupation. But now I travel on a whole different scale, a whole different level. I wouldn't be able to do voiceovers. I wouldn't be able to be on television. I wouldn't be able to do movies. I wouldn't be able to do animation if this wouldn't have happened. If I wouldn't have swallowed that pill. If I would have wallowed in self pity when those old ladies who act like they were helping me and they said, "Oh yeah, we're doing all this," but they just wanted me to get away from the other people that were helping me, and I said, I see one side manipulating me, so I need to get away from both sides of manipulation and work on myself. What is it that I need to do? If they do this, I need to work on myself. Had I not done that, I wouldn't be able to come out and have this testimony. So swallow that pill. Swallow that hard pill. People leaving you, people deserting you, saying, I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there, I'm not going to, I'm not going to leave you. Then all of a sudden, when things get tough, they get up and they leave. Swallow it. swallow it, and work on yourself. It's gonna be your healing. It's gonna be your healing when you digest all that and you work it out. And then you might come across them and see them later, and they still in their same spot. Usually they are, because usually they don't work on themselves. There's very few people who work on themselves, because it takes a lot of effort. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It took a lot of effort for me to look at my insecurities and look at my things, because I'm not perfect, you know, looking at what I'm struggling and things that I need to be doing better for myself. Uh, yeah, it took some hard times, but I can say I'm so grateful that it hurt during that process, but I'm so grateful that I went through it looking back at it now, because I'm able to produce the outcome that I want and to give the results that I want. Just like that diabetic, when they see that they're getting healed from that medicine, they're gonna be seeing that little pill that I had to swallow, that pill that was so magnified, that was so huge, is gonna be a little bitty pill compared to the outcome that they got, compared to the great that they can move their limbs, they can go and be able to digest things better, they can be able to have energy. See, that pill don't seem so big after you see that little pill produce all that healing for your body. See that those little insults produce all that healing for your body. Those people deserting you produce all that healing for your comeback. Those freaking text messages and those threatening messages that produce all your healing for their comeback. Those people, the people who bashed in your car, that produce your healing to go get a new car, to stay on your own and work and scrub and work 2 and 3 jobs just to get that little. I'm not talking about no freaking, okay, I'll take that. They are saying the truth. I am getting fat. I had one person call me, and this person bigger than me, supposed to be my own friend. This fat Indiana, fake, you fake, bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, what it? Do I think I was fat? A lot of people said I should have probably lost some weight because I was like a size 5 then. Crazy. But can I do a little bit better? And I looked at it, yeah, I could have done a lot better. I did have like a 4-pack. I could have had a 6-pack. I worked on it. And I got better. And guess what? Now, when I see them now, they still look in the regular the same way. Was they wrong for doing it? Yes. But what did you do? I worked on myself to say now I worked on my emotions. So now when you come at me again, that's okay. I worked on my body. That's okay. So that was healing. Because I worked on myself and I became better. I became better. Became better. Okay. They just like sandpaper. Drop it down. So, yeah. That's medicine for your soul. Hopefully, somebody out here can hear this message. Oh my God. It does not matter. Everything happens for a reason. Everyone gets attacked, whether rich, poor, old, young, skinny, fat. Everyone gets attacked, but it's up to you, to how you choose to take what is given to make it better. So, yeah, swallow them hard pills. Swallow them, the best pills to swallow. Them big hard horse pills. Go, swallow it. Yep. Swallow it. Okay, it made me the best person that I can possibly be. So hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. And don't even trip, because I do get my hair all bunched up because I went swimming with one of my clients. Yeah, I get to exercise for free. Check that out. But anywho, I will have my stuff back on Fleet. If you please subscribe to my channel. If yeah, I don't have any makeup, but if you see my makeup in the other videos, go to my website, bubbleeyeblowfish.net. Thanks.